In today's devotion, I want to read from 2 Peter chapter 1. His divine power has granted to us all things that pertain to life and godliness, through the knowledge of him who called us to his own glory and excellence, by which he has granted to us his precious and very great promises, so that through them you may become partakers of the divine nature, having escaped from the corruption that is in the world because of sinful desire. It's what we call a long sentence. What strikes me so often in pastoring and dealing with people's lives, as I did for many years as a congregational church leader, the fact that there is faith and then there is living. And sometimes I think people have checked the faith box, but haven't really gotten to grips with the transforming power of the gospel. For Peter goes on and he says, "For this very reason, make every effort to supplement your faith with virtue, and virtue with knowledge, knowledge with self-control, and self-control with steadfastness, and steadfastness with godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love." For if you have these qualities, and these qualities are yours, he writes, and are increasing, they keep you from being ineffective or unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. When I reflect on those words, I understand that there is this challenge for us to move beyond merely claiming Jesus, naming Jesus, confessing Jesus in the sense of, well, I receive faith, I receive it by personal conviction and experience of salvation, or I receive it culturally, or in terms of just family tradition. That's who we are. We're churchgoers. And I know that in this devotion, I'm talking to people who are leaders, mostly in Christian communities. So you understand the challenge of getting people to move from, well, I identify as a Christian, I just don't necessarily live like a Christian. And I think Peter's call to us here is to supplement faith. There's a distinct expectation that there's going to be and. It is not, we have not really finished the race to which we've been called by simply having faith. Faith must be supplemented by all of these things that Peter highlights here. There is this call upon our lives to not stop short of the goal, and the goal is actually, as Peter puts it here, to be effective, not ineffective and unfruitful. So those are the dangers, that we can check the faith box, but in reality become ineffective and unfruitful. And I think it's God in heaven is looking for disciples who are effective and fruitful. God bless you.